Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Cole Anthony.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin. The Nuggets are among the West's elite teams, but they still have their doubters. Coach Mike Malone said we never listen to the narrative. Nikola Jokic added, we don't care that nobody gives us respect. We're going to be there. We know what we're capable of. We fight. Guys, back to you.
David, I love that resilience. It shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that story. Now the starting group for Orlando. They've got Wagner. Anthony is out there with Suggs. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Bamba in at the 5 down low. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Will Barton is out there with Monte Morris, and it's Green in at the small forward. For those teams that did make a deal at the trade deadline, Greg, how hard is it to integrate a new player mid-season?
It can be tough. Guys who need the ball to be effective can be a little harder maybe to integrate, but for certain role players, it's just how quickly they learn the system.
Now here's Gordon. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Morris against Anthony. Shot clock at 5. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by Barton. Drains it from beyond the arc. Anthony's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Orlando. Pass to Gordon. He kicks it to Green. Morris passes to Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
Gordon finds Morris. Tries it from 19. Carter pulls it in. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Suggs. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Pass to Wagner. Bamba a screen on Green. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jokic, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
Nuggets foul. Nikola Jokic. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Orlando, Franz Wagner. 2 shots.
That's good from Wagner. Big group substitution here for Denver. Najee's checked in. Jermichael Green comes in for Aaron Gordon. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Will Barton. Campazzo's subbed in for Monte Morris. Orlando also making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Okeke comes in for Wendell Carter. And it's Gary Harris in for Suggs. Passes it to Najee. He dishes it to Forbes. The pass to Najee. Campazzo. A three-pointer is right on target.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's Wagner. 8 points his last outing. To the inside. And that one's good, Wagner.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
The Nuggets trail by 4. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Green with a screen on Anthony. They kick it out to Green. And again, Denver with the triple.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Here's Wagner. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Magic lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Please welcome.
Some historic numbers put up by Nikola Jokic, but he made it clear it is a team effort.
It's easy for me, actually. I mean, I have such a great teammate. I mean, it's really easy for me to do whatever I do on the court.
And it's certainly true, Greg. There's a depth of talent on this team.
With complementary skill sets, too, but let's not kid ourselves. It all revolves around the Joker and his unique skill set. They'll go as far as he takes them.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Orlando, the guard pair, it's Suggs and Harris. Carter out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Ross in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Morris. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Barton. Lopez with the block.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
Now, here's Suggs. 17 points in his last outing. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Ross. Lopez has got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando. Morris kicks to Barton. Green with a screen on Harris. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. Gordon's got his second bucket tonight.
Man, I like seeing Gordon stretch his range a little bit. I mean, the three-point shot is still a work in progress for him, but I think he's only going to get better the more experience he gets shooting it from there.
Now, here's Jokic. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Who wants a t-shirt? I said, who wants a t-shirt? What makes some noise? Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Aji's checked in. Green comes in for Green. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Will Barton. Campazzo's subbed in for Monte Morris. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Lopez. Wagner comes in for Carter. Okiki's checked in for Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Anthony looking it over. Bamba setting the pick for Anthony with the drive. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it's Wagner with the rebound. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Pass to Bamba. And that one drops. Bamba's got his first bucket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Feeds it to Gordon. With 2 seconds left, and it's good on the way in. Gordon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he's going to really score it in there.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Orlando out in front, up 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hi, folks. It's shaping up to be a good second half as we've seen the Orlando Magic trying to take control of this game.
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. They hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas. They don't have the talent to pull that off. The effort has got to be there.
And that about does it for us. Now for the good stuff as we get set to resume the second half.
What, we're not any good?
Ernie, we've been friends since 1989, but I resent that, Ernie.
We'll settle it off camera, one at a time. You first, Jet.
I'm sorry.
I was just playing, Ernie.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Right, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Will Barton is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's Barton after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Suggs with the steal. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. You've got the joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Now, here's Suggs. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Carter down low. Martin defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Anthony. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Nuggets trail by 6. Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Lopez, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Mo Wagner comes in for Carter. Okiki's checked in for Wagner. And it's Gary Harris in for Suggs. And there's the drive. Let's see some of the numbers here for Austin Rivers.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Wagner. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in. Lopez has got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Count it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The shot by Anthony, no good. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta. 7 points in the game. That shot off. And we've reached the end of the third. Magic lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, Terrence Ross is out there with Suggs. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Wagner. And it's Wagner in at the center position.
Barton stepping into the breach. He wants to take these big-time shots.
Terrence Ross.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Orlando.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Denver making a switch here. Green's checked in. Now, here's Suggs. And there's the pass to Wagner. Off target with his three. Nuggets trail. Martin with it to take the lead. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Ross kicks to Suggs. Pass to Bamba. Over Morris. And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Suggs. And the Magic lead by 3.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Magic moving the ball around. Gordon against Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Wagner. Over Jokic. And it's Wagner missing. Denver's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. It's Jokic top of the key. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Jokic has got his first basket of the night.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that.
Now, here's Suggs. Good defense by Jokic. It's Barton on the wing to take the lead. And again, Denver with the triple.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Green is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Anthony's checked in for the Magic. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And stolen by Barton. Here's Jokic. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now, here's Suggs. Covered by Morris. Suggs passes to Bamba. Clock at 6. Carter with a screen on Green. And they get it. Wagner finds Carter. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Martin Morris. 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one.
What time is it? It's time for t-shirts. Please welcome the dancer.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession.
Jeff Green at the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Cole Anthony. That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Monte Morris taking 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Launches a 3. Bamba's shot is off, and that's an intentional foul.
Cole Anthony. That's his second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Nuggets, Monte Morris.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Here are the Magic now. From deep 3-point range, no good. So we see Denver get the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Aaron, big night offensively. What is clicking for everyone right now?
We're just moving the ball. We're moving the ball, and that's a big part of our offense, making sure the ball doesn't stick and then people making shots.
It was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.